Pat McGuinness, National Housing Party. Right, we've had attacks all over Europe. Manchester Arena, killing the kids. There's one the other day in Germany. There was that one before in France when the Syrian refugee went into the kids' playground. And, you know, and we just had the Southport, yeah? So they are continually killing our kids, yeah? Why are they doing it? Now, I suspect, right, it's not even funny, it's disgusting, yeah? And let's have something right straight away, right? I don't agree with immigration. I don't agree with permanent settlement immigration, yeah? I didn't want any permanent settlement immigration to happen into our country, yeah? But we have millions of Muslims in the country, right? And at the end of the day, the wars in Iraq, Afghanistan, what's happening in Palestine now, you know, hundreds of thousands of children have been massacred by bombs that UK taxpayers have been paying for, French taxpayers, American taxpayers, right? These are Zionist wars, yeah? It's all because of what's happening in Israel and Palestine. So, you know, the Manchester Arena bombing was directly linked to the Libyan conflict, and the Western powers destabilised Libya, got rid of Gaddafi, right? So you got Afghanistan, Iraq, Syria, Libya, and most recently Palestine, yeah? They have carpet bombed a densely populated area, and these jihadists, right, are probably watching videos of little kids being blown to bits. I can't think of any other explanation why they're doing this in the West, right? Before 2001, we was not getting this, right? 9/11 happened in 2001, and I suspect it was a Mossad operation to trick the West into invading Afghanistan, Iraq, Libya, Syria, which has all happened, okay? If you don't believe me, go and investigate it. Don't just say, oh, I'm a conspiracy theorist. Go and investigate who did 9/11. There's millions of videos on Rumble, YouTube, BitChute, and you can get a very informed information about what happened. Yeah, Christopher Bollin is probably the best person to watch. That's what opened my eyes. I believed the official narrative of 9/11. So that's when this all started. Before 2001, we had millions of Muslims in this country from Bangladesh, Pakistan, right? And they weren't blowing us up and killing our kids, right? You know, the grooming gang thing is a separate issue, okay? That's disgusting as well. But all this going out deliberately killing children, the only explanation I can think of is because of the Zionist aggression in the Middle East. And we need to, as amateur politicians, we need to inform our people, our community, of what is really going on, yeah? So once again, I didn't want any of the immigration to happen into the UK, all this permanent settlement immigration, yeah? But it's happened, yeah? And, you know, in peacetime, when there is elections in this country, there is not going to be mass deportations of millions of legally settled Muslims, yeah? Or anyone else, yeah? It's just ridiculous, people campaigning for that, right? But what we can do is we need to inform our people, and unfortunately, Nigel Farage and Tommy Robinson are bought off by the same people who have caused this problem. The same people, the Zionists, yeah? Israel. Tommy Robinson and Nigel Farage are probably the two most influential people on the patriotic right, yeah? And they're still supporting the same people who have caused this problem. Why do you think these Islamists are just going around killing our children? Yeah, this has happened about at least, you know, like I said, I've mentioned a few incidents, and it keeps happening. It's going to keep happening, especially with what's going on in Palestine. Yeah, it's going to keep happening, and we need to tell the truth what's going on. We should not be supporting Israel, yeah? We should be a Christian nationalist party. We should be protecting our borders at the Channel, not sending billions of pounds to Israel and Ukraine, yeah? Right? And at the end of the day, personally, I think people who kill kids should be executed themselves. Yeah, that's what should happen. Yeah, but that's not the law here now. But it's going to keep happening, guys, unless we get our Zionist governments out of power, because they are unconditionally supporting Israel with what's happened in Gaza. And same goes for Trump. Trump is a massive leap in the right direction, but the bottom line, he's still supporting the people who have started this war against Islam. It's not our war, it's their war in Israel. Yeah, you know, Israel have basically stolen the land from the Palestinians, right? I'm not a Palestinian activist. I've never been on a Palestinian march. I don't want to see Palestinian flags on our streets, but I understand that their land has been stolen from them by the Zionists. Christian Palestinians as well have had their land stolen and made refugees. They're never going to be allowed to go back to their homeland. So, you know, the Palestinians have been in Palestine for 2,000 years. That's longer than the English have been on the island of Britain. And we all say the English should have rights for our ancestral homeland, yeah? 80% plus of the Israelis, Jewish Israelis, are not even from the Middle East. They're from Eastern Europe. So people got to look at the wider picture. Zionism is the root of this stabbing epidemic of Western children in Europe. Yeah, got to open your eyes and look at this. Tommy Robinson, Nigel Farage are leading us down a path towards war against Islam. We don't need to be in a war against Islam. This was not happening before 2001, as I said. So think about it, guys. You know, need to open your eyes. And as I said before, as amateur politicians, we need to inform our people. That's our job. Yeah. When I say amateur politicians, I mean we're not getting paid. Yeah. Once you start getting a wage, right, you start getting manipulated and start saying things you don't believe in, right? So it's best to stay amateur politicians. Pat McGuinness, National Housing Party. Thanks for watching. Christ is King.